Yo, yo, yo. You know who it is. It's the Iggitty Biggitty Bossy-Boss-0-Leeny. Cooking with what? That's O-Leeny. How you guys doing tonight? What's up with the people in the building? Oh, man. Almost New Year's Eve, y'all. Well, it's New Year's Eve. Almost New Year's, man. Almost New Year's on this New Year's Eve. You know what it is. It's after 8 p.m. on the West Coast here in Cali, Oakland, California. Supposed to start at 8, start a little bit late. You know, it's 3 hours ahead on the East Coast. So on the East Coast, it's like 11:17. So East Coast is about to hit New Year's before the West Coast do. So we're going to get into it. Thank everybody for coming out. Hope more people pull up. But, you know, this is a very special night. This is a popping night. I know a lot of people. Hold on for the one time. Hold on. Get the visuals. Woo! There you go. I know a lot of people are out and about, you know, partying and whatnot, clubs doing the most. I used to do that, well, not even too much. Even when I was younger, like, I was always making money, man. So, like, on New Year's Eve and all this whole type of shit, Bossy Boss, I was being somebody's bodyguard, club security, something, you know. I was doing something. But I know everybody is out and about doing what they do. I just hope everybody stays safe. Out here in Oakland, I'm sure like a lot of places, man, on New Year's Eve or whatnot, a lot of fireworks. And here in Oakland, interspersed with those fireworks be actual real ass gunshots and shit. So it'd be a trip. It's known that on New Year's Eve, when the niggas start letting off the guns or whatnot, when it gets closer to midnight, whatnot, that a lot of the police cars, they pull up under bridges and freeways and all the shit because shell casings start coming down. So that's really not cool. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, what goes up must come down. And it has been, you know, very rare case or 2 or 3 people being struck by projectiles coming down. Niggas shooting in the air, celebrating New Year's or whatnot. So, but it's a lot of fireworks. In my neighborhood, there's a whole lot of fireworks. So I already know interspersed through this stream, I don't know if we're to pick up. Some of them is hella loud. They might pick up. But interspersed through this screen, if it sounds like it's a war zone, it's because it's Oakland, man, and that's how we celebrate. But what's up with the people in the building? Who we got thus far? We have my moderator, the Italian Stallion, the gangster bankster, one of the coolest white boys I know. Big Bossy Boss on for New Year's Eve. That's right. Shout out to Italian Stallion, my moderator. We got J Mees in the building. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, J Mees. You hit me like back to back with like 4 of them. Bossy Boss in the building. I thought you knew. Headed to the Philippines for your first time. Any words of wisdom? Need a thick, pretty Filipina. All right. I get into it. Man, say that one. Say that one. I remember still, like I'm sure all of us do, right? I remember still the now infamous Cat Williams interview on Club Shay Shay Shannon Sharp. It was filmed. He said it was filmed on New Year's Eve or the 31st, and he aired it like on New Year's. I remember that like it was yesterday. And basically, that's a whole 12 months ago. That Cat Williams interview. I remember that shit. Damn. I remember summertime. This shit went fast. And talking about the Philippines, shout out to Jamie. Say he going to the Philippines for the very first time. I went to the Philippines one time for my first time this year in August, and it don't seem that long. And I guess it's what, 5 months. August is 5 months to December. It don't really quite seem like 5 months, because I remember that trip vividly. I remember getting back, and I remember getting ready for my next trip in October, which was Africa a few months ago. This year went by hella fast. Eric Zinke, yeah, that's what's up. Here from the African group chat. From my group chat, Big Boss African Adventures, or Austin Holloman's Nairobi group chat, because I'm in 2 African group chats. Used to be 3, but I got kicked out. Shout out to GMT, Get Money Travels, man. When I told GMT I was going to Africa, GMT, he's the Africa guy. He's the Africa guru. Shout out to GMT, Get Money Travels. GMT added me to his Africa group, I think Back to the Motherland. But I got into it with some of the dudes up in there about overpaying, because I found out what some of them cats is paying over there in Africa, and I'm like, wow. So yeah, I haven't been at the time. I hadn't been, and now that I've been, I have a better appreciation for it. But I'm still not with the shit. But man, we was just clashing heads too much. So GMT kicked me out the group. He started another group, and we called it Big Boss Africa Adventures. Shout out to Big Boss African Adventures. And then when I was in Nairobi, Austin Holloman, he added me to his personal private group called, I think it's called the Nairobi chat, something like that. So yeah. Africa was a trip, man. I was the one that was supposed to join in your chat. Okay. Supposed to join in the chat. All right. Whatever that means. So what we got, Jamie? What we got, man? I was in Thailand in October. All right. And it feels like I was just there. And I want to go back ASAP. I need to get back on WhatsApp. Those groups were a little bit too much to keep up. Woke up to 300 messages. Oh, easy. Try being in like, I don't know how many. I might be in a dozen groups. I don't know. Try being in 10 groups. Try being in 10 WhatsApp groups. Some more active than others. And the active ones, man, you at work, or you doing your thing, or you're doing real life, and you walk away, you come back to your phone. One group can have 160 messages. Another group, 100 messages. Another group, 30 messages. Another group, 200 messages. Wow. Yeah, it gets crazy. Oh, and the one would be the pictures. The pictures and videos. Now, a lot of them are worth it. A lot of the pictures and the videos are worth it. The Passport Bros throw up. Some of them not. But hella multiple groups. Everybody sharing pictures and photos. Data on your phone. Oh, man. So that's why a lot of people on their phones, they switching it to disappearing messages 24 hours. Just so it won't take up all the storage. But yeah, man, the WhatsApp, it's still the WhatsApp groups is where it's at. That's where you get a lot of knowledge, man. You get a lot of everything. But it's almost worth money. Like, I mean, and I know a couple of people back in the day. I don't think they do this shit no more. I'm not saying no names, but I know a couple of brothers that used to want to try to charge money to be in a WhatsApp group. I'm like, wow. But the only thing I would say, some WhatsApp groups like that, it's almost worth their weight in gold, man. They're worth their weight in gold. You get into a group with dozens and dozens and 50, 60, maybe 100 people, and half the brothers in the group are expats and live there, been living there for a year or 2 or 3. Others been going since 1980, been going for like 20, 30 years, putting you on all kind of game, hooking you up with chicks, plugging you with drivers and where to stay and where to go and all the stuff. And yeah, So it's worth its weight in gold. So it's like a balance. It's a balance. Fucking with these WhatsApp groups, man. You know. Oh man. But yeah, that's what it is. Tell them. So you're not going to find a lot of thick girls in the Philippines, in my opinion. Yeah, I second that. You will find more thick girls in Thailand. You find way more thick girls in Thailand than Philippines. And to be honest, you're not going to find like a million, billion, zillion thick girls in Thailand. You just won't. You will find plenty. You'll find enough for you, right? You're only one person. People kill me with that shit, man. I mean, first of all, how many chicks can you deal with in one trip? So you would definitely find enough thickness in Thailand. Definitely. Especially you go to spots, the hip hop spots. I mean, it's a trip, it's a well-known thing that a lot of the thicker Thais, they go for the brothers for the most part, because in some cases the white boys don't want them. The white boys don't want the real thick Thais. The Indians, the Russian dudes, whatever. But the brothers always want the thick Thais. So they kind of know that. So the thicker Thai girls always tend to gravitate toward the brothers anyway. So they go to the brothers hangout spots. So they go to the hip hop spots like the Club 808. The flex clubs and all this shit like that. So, and then Thailand being a big giant melting pot, right? Because it's the #1 sex destination on the world, that you have the women from neighboring countries all come there to trap, right? So, you got the Cambodians, the Laos, you got all the shit, and you even have Africans. And yeah, we know that was in the travel news. Shout out to Razor Rays. Razor Rays covered that. Those 20 African chicks that got kicked out the country. Yeah, that was scandalous, man. That was scandalous. They all out there, man. They all out there. It's all different nationalities, because Thailand is a big melting pot. It's a tourist spot. It's the #1 hot spot. So just to target them, to target the African chicks is kind of scandalous. But it's all kind of chicks in Thailand. So, but when you talk about Philippines, yeah, you won't have the big mixture in Philippines like you will in Thailand. Because again, Thailand is very big for tourism. So it's people from all over. Philippines is kind of just what it is. And most of them are not thick, but you will find a few good ones. And what you will find is a lot of slim goodies. You will find a lot of slim goodies that kind of appear to be little, but got a little bubble. Got a little bubble on them, man. So just enough. So what we doing? Okay, yeah. But for the most part, for this manga shit, there's a couple places people go in the Philippines, but the main place in the Philippines is going to be Angel City, or Angels, or Angeles. It's not Los Angeles, it's just Angeles, or Angels, right? Angel City. Angel City is their closest version to Pattaya, right? And it's not Pattaya. It's cool though. It's cool for what it is, right? You can get it done, but so you go to Angel City, and then the other spot is their big capital city, Manila. So Manila would be like their Bangkok, right? So so you either go in the Philippines, you're either going to go to Manila, which is like their Bangkok, or you're going to go to their little hotspot, Angel City. But then they got Cebu and Subic Bay. A lot of white boys go out there. It is what it is. Philippines is cool for what it is. I say Philippines is a cool pre-turn up. Philippines is a cool pre-turn up for some place like Thailand. Like Philippines don't take the place of a Thailand, but it's a cool pre-turn up. And one of the big differences of the Philippines too is a lot more GFE. Obviously P for P, and even the GFE is P for P, but the girls tend to be, more intimate, more clingy. You know what I'm saying? Deeper connection. So a lot of guys like that, especially if you're a boo lover type dude. If you're a boo lover type dude, you know, with some simp tendencies, you're probably like Philippines. But man, if you're a sports fucker, if you're a monger, if you're running through them numbers, you know what I'm saying? Wilt Chamberlain putting up numbers on the board. If you're trying to do numbers, absolutely Thailand. Absolutely. Yoga in the building. What's up with Yoga, man? Happy New Year. We got Wan Wandu 97. Big Boss. That's what's up. What? You hustle backwards. Crazy part, I still never been to DR, Colombia, or Brazil. What? You not a passport bro. Nah, I'm playing. But I've been to Thailand, man. Wow. You know, this is a trip right here. This is a trip. Because first off, you're hustling backwards. No, man, I'm riffing on you right now because obviously there's no one set way to do this shit. But traditionally, in the passport bro lineage, we all pretty much start in DR Sasua, number one. As a matter of fact, it's a term for that. We call DR Sasua the training wheels. One, because it's close, right? It's relatively close. Really, East Coast is super close. So most passport bros start in DR, number one. Then number two, Colombia, and this way you named it. Number two, Colombia. Some do Colombia first and then DR, but it's DR Colombia. And then it's hell and high water, hard to get guys to go to Brazil. They'll do Colombia, but they really won't do Brazil. But they do DR Colombia, maybe Brazil. And it's like pulling teeth to get a knucklehead guy on a plane for a whole day. It's a long trip to go to Asia, go to Thailand. And here it is, you did it opposite. You've been to Thailand, and you've been to Thailand mad times. Multiple times, and you still never hit the regular. So that's going to be on some of my the do's and don'ts I'm going to get into. You'll see what I'm talking about later. But, oh, man, shout out to you. You're like my brother, my young brother. Shout out to Madman08. With the trip I'm talking about in August when I went to Philippines, then Thailand with my brother. Why? My brother's birthday, his very first trip. And his first trip, he wanted to go to where? Mad Times. Madman08 wanted to go there for his very first trip. I tried to get the young Negro to go to DR Sasua because it was going to be easier for me. But he did not want to go to DR Sasua for his first trip. He wanted to go to Thailand. So, oh, man. Yeah, you almost hustle backwards. But it is what it is. WG. Do you think Nairobi, Kenya is a good place for real estate investment? Well, I'm not the one for that. I am not the one for that. Thank you for the question. Yeah, there's others to ask. The main person I would direct you to that I know would be Austin Holloman, obviously, and his clique, especially Troy. Shout out to OG Troy. And they would tell you, yeah. And off the cuff, I would say, yeah, of course, because it's up and coming. More eyeballs is on it. More people starting to go there. So you didn't hear me say this. It's kind of like an early gold rush. So in that regards, I would say, yeah, but that's not my forte. So, when you're getting off from other people's money, investing in stocks and crypto, Big Boss is not the one for that. But I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I was just out there and I was hanging around Austin. I was hearing them talk. Even in this group, they do talk a lot of investment stuff, and that's all I'm going to say. So it's a lot of moving and shaking going on there. So the short answer is yes, but I'm not going to get deep with it. If you want to get deep with them kind of money questions, you got to talk to somebody else. Boss, I'm about the hoes, man. Ask me about the hoes. That's what you ask Boss about. But on some real shit, to be honest, yes, short answer. But anyway, speaking of that, people in the building. Shit. The do's and don'ts of 2025, man. We are not going to bring the bullshit from 2024 into 2025, man. The good Lord upstairs, he let us live to see another year, and not everybody made it, especially a lot of the passport bros who went to Colombia, Medellin. Moment of silence for them. Oh, man. And I'm serious, man. You know, this shit ain't no joke, bro. Everything we do, everything in life is risk, you know? And this travel shit, it's the same thing. First of all, the risk going on planes, you know, obvious, like blah, blah, blah. I'm going on planes that can break the. And man, this last week, I was looking at the post. They said like 4 different airlines in 1 week had like crashes and emergency landings. They even said they labeled it was a bad week for travel. I guess because of the holidays, more people are traveling or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, this travel shit ain't no joke, man. And so there's so many different ways to get caught up and not make it back home. You know, what does it matter if you go overseas and have the time of your life? Get with all the hoes. Do everything you wanted to do, all your fantasies. Be Caligula for a couple of weeks. But then don't make it back home. And that's your last trip. Your last ride. So, brothers, guys really got to be careful, all the shit, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. Oh, man. This travel shit ain't no joke, man. So, in this 2025, brothers really got to do your due diligence, man. You can't just be jumping off the porch nilly-willy. Just because you looked at 1 or 2 YouTube videos and saw some local girls with a fat ass, and you booked your trip, and you jump off the porch, your ass never come back, right? So, yeah, brothers got to just move way more careful, do way more research, and shit. If you have to, travel with a travel buddy in some of these places, right? All these places are not equal. There's different get downs in every place. Hell, it's like that here in the States. Even though across the board, from hood to hoods normally have like a uniform type of thing, but every hood is different. Hoods in California versus hoods in Chicago versus hoods in New York. Every hood is different, man. You have to know, the terrain instead of just jumping off the porch. Everybody's not your fucking friend. You are a gringo, and to them, you're rich. You're not rich. You're working 9 to 5. You probably have to save 3 or 4 months just for that one trip. But to them, you're rich. And you a target, and you a lick. So your brothers got to be way more careful in 2025. I don't want to have to keep hearing these reports because, this has been going on for a couple years, right? And so, definitely 2023. I think when the State Department first put out that travel advisory, the big one, that wasn't even in 24. I want to say that was the end of 22 or 23. So here it is. That was 23. And then we're going through 24. Hella people died in 24. And the advisory came out in fucking 23. You're going to keep the same shit up in 25. You're jumping off the porch, chasing tail, chasing cat in these dangerous ass places. Shout out to Love Entertainment TV, my guy from Oakland, California. North Oakland, we call North Oakland the North Pole. So people from there, we call them polar bears. Polar bears, North Pole, North Oakland. Right. Shout out to Love Entertainment TV, one of my original OG moderators. My brothers, safe advice. Right on. And I heard from a birdie. Where you at? Somebody's in the DR. And they not even in Sosúa. They in the capital, Santo Domingo. That's what I heard. Oh, man. I heard somebody is in DR Santo Domingo. Shout out to Big C Calloway. Oh man. Man. Bossy Boss knows, man. The boss knows. Boss is tapped in. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Oh man. Well, it just reminds me. You don't. It's not for you like that, but this reminds me because I was supposed to do this anyway. Whoop, the Cash App. Yeah, I meant to hit that clicker anyway. So everything happened for a reason, man. I appreciate that, man. It's all good, man. You from the town business, town love, Oakland, California. But I was supposed to hit this ticker anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share the video. Show support. You can super chat or Cash App. Bellstorm 777, man. But right on. Back to the comments. Yeah, actually, you know what? I do. I spoke to him just after Christmas. I wished him Merry Christmas, and then we conversated whatnot. And I meant to, you know what? Again, everything happened for a reason. I meant to send him the link for this video. I'm gonna do it right now. But yes, I messaged him just after on day of Christmas or right after Christmas, and we messaged. We caught up. He's doing well out there. Oh shit! Right on, Mr. Dox is my first super chat for the night for the collection play. Yeah, get it started, get it greased up. My other moderators coming through, Mr. Dacus, the Navigator. Shout out to Mr. Dacus. I know you've been to Africa, Mr. Dacus. Hold on, but no. While I'm talking, let me send this to OG Bobby John. I meant to, but first of all, boss was running late. I was running late as it was, and I sent it out the links. I sent it out the links with the Ebonics. OG Bobby Johnson. That's how I got a program in the phone too. Boop. Right on. But shout out to Mr. Dacus. Yeah, man. Happy New Year's to all tuned in. Yes, sir. Town business all day. Can you? Okay, let me run them back up. Can you easy get pussy without paying in Nairobi as a tourist brother visiting? That's $1 million question. You know what? But you talk to the right person, though. Bossy Boss keep it lit. Bossy Boss keeps it funky. What's the name of this podcast? Real Talk. I would say, in my defense, I would say not as easy as Pattaya, Thailand. I say the easiest, in my opinion, the easiest country, travel bro country to get free pussy is Thailand. Thailand is lit. Thailand is very big. Thailand is it's like basically like an Asian Las Vegas, right? Party town, beach town, party town. Shit goes well into the night to the AM. You come out, the sun is up. It's just everything's a fucking party. So it's relatively easy to get free pussy, free sex in Thailand. Probably not all of them will be like that, but more often than not. Kenya, Nairobi is still transactional, but the thing is, what I liken Nairobi to, and remember, I only been one time, is like the average version of Philippines. It's transactional, but it's GFE. It's real GFE. No shade on it, but it is what it is. That country, a lot of Nairobi, and that big city, a lot of people are smart, educated. I mean, these people, they go to college, university like nothing. So the people are very smart, very educated. They speak English. It was colonized by the UK, by England, by London, by England, by the British. So they speak English, right? And Swahili. Very smart, educated, college educated, university, all the shit. But there's very high unemployment there. And I was looking at some things on the net, on the news about the unemployment rates in Kenya and how the president is pressed to he has to create 1 million jobs a year. So it's like, for whatever reason, it's a very high unemployment in Kenya, even though they have like very smart people. And then, so even the people that's working, it's similar to DR type shit, that even the people working, they don't make a lot, man, especially by our standards. But like working a regular job for a month, some of those people make like a little over $200 US for the month, 200, 300. Like to make like 400, like these are the people that have like college type jobs and they still only making like 400, not even $500 a month. So with that being said, that's why the people, very good people, they always press for investments. They always talking investments. That's why, only reason I answered the other guy's question, because everything is investments from outsiders. Because coming from within their economy, very smart people speak English, very smart, but not a lot of money there to go around. That being said, though, when the ladies kick it with you on some cool GFE shit, mostly all night, all day, they do expect a little something, right? They do expect a little something. So I know some guys are on the thing like they're just anti-paying. They don't want to pay. And even then, it's different levels to that. Because some guys really don't want to be with P for P type chicks because they figured you sleep around a whole lot, right? So I don't want to be with a chick that sleep around a whole lot, okay? Then other guys just feel like they just don't want to have to pay. But I would say, you know, the place like Nairobi, you know, you just pay it forward. You pay it forward because very good people, very educated, very nice, speak English, but there's not a lot of opportunities there. And so when the girls come over to hang out with you on GFE type shit, there's almost no short time there. And that's interesting. They expect some kind of reciprocation from your American or first world ass, right? Going over there expecting to get this, that, and the third, and just don't want to pay nothing. So, yeah. So I hope that answers your question. But I'll say this. I don't know if you're going to be filled away. Austin Holloman is killing it out there for the free. So I guess if you're a young man, if you're in your 20s, if you're a young man and a handsome man, then yeah, they're throwing it at you. I mean, Austin Holloman, he is a celebrity. He's a bona fide celebrity over there. I hung out with the guy, right, for 2 weeks. Right, he is a bona fide. People come up to him, want to take pictures with him, shake his hand, thank him for his YouTube channel, for talking good about their country. You know, Austin is killing it. But he's a young man. And but yeah. So for young folks going over there to kick it, I'm sure you can find it. But again, like you say, even the chicks with jobs, their jobs don't pay a lot, right? They don't pay a lot. So when they get with you, especially if you're a foreigner, they will expect something. But I would say this: individual results will vary, right? Individual results will vary. Next man probably knock everything down for free. But from my experience, you ask me, my opinion is it's going to be some type of payment involved. Shouldn't have to be a lot, but yeah. So pay up. Yep. Oh, at least that, absolutely. at the least minimum, absolutely. That goes without saying. In Africa, as in America, you're never going to date a girl for free, even if she has a job. Yeah. Well, you know, but How is that different from Matrix chicks? Matrix chick can have a job, and a lot of times she might have a job, pay more to you with her college degree, university degree, her master's, PhD degree, Mercedes in her own house. She have a job to pay more to you. But you know how American women think, how women think, period. How do women think? Their money is their money, and your money is their money, right? We have people that's old enough in this chat, and not just young and immature. Do we have old, mature people in this chat that know that old saying? Western women think their money is their money, your money is their money when they got a job. And that's in America. So what you expect if you go somewhere with a suppressed economy? You know. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, in the 2025, man, another thing we're going to stop. We're going to stop all this negativity on fucking YouTube. God damn. And it don't get nowhere. First of all, even if it did, it's still not good. But it don't get nowhere. The only fight that I saw, and it wasn't even 24, that was 20, again, that was last year, 23. Shout out to QB, Passport Flexion, and Milano, the travel vlogger. The only two people that talk smack on the internet, talk smack on YouTube, and then literally months later, both were men of their word, paid their money, and flew down and met in Mexico, Tijuana, in a real boxing match in the ring with gloves and fought it out. I think that's the one and only time. So all of this talk is just fucking talk. For what? What's all this talk about? You ain't going to pull up. You're not going to spend your money to pull up. And 9 times out of 10, if it ever happened, one party or both parties, one party, just if they're smaller and littler, and the other person, oh man, I was playing. Those are jokes. What? You did all that fucking trolling? I pull up on you in the DR, because it's close. I pull up on you in Colombia. I pull up on you in Brazil. What's up? Oh, man, those are jokes. So we're going to stop all that, man. It's no use for that. You don't have that in the white section of YouTube. Why do we have so much fucking smoke and drama in the black section? That's all niggas can do. And that's all niggas can do is just fuss and fight online. That shit is hella whack. It's hella weak. It's not becoming. And even then, y'all niggas ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna bust a grape. Now, I'm gonna say this. Shout out, and I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Tom Young Luncheon. You know, we met face to face, clashed in Thailand, in Club 808. I was chilling with a thick chick. Talk about thick chick. Man, I was chilling with a thick Thai chick, man. All the shit. And this big old brother come walking up on me in the dark. But I was able to notice his face, and I recognized him immediately. He said he wanted to holler. So we went out to the hallway, and then we had our words, you know. And you know, he said what he said, I said what I said. And it was getting a little heated because neither one of us was backing down. And then right at that moment, the 808 security surrounded us. So then Tom Young said, you know what? We're going to finish this at the pool party on Saturday. There's too many eyes on it. I said, bet. So a few days later, pool party came. I went to the pool party. I'm paying my money to get in because they was charging, right? Tom Young come and stand right by he put his big self right by the door where I got to walk in at. So I'm like, it's up. Pay my money. Walk right up to him. Looked him in his face. He didn't take off and swing. I wasn't going to swing. And after about a minute or so, you both kind of grinned. I put my hand up first. He put his hand up, and then we dapped. So, that was what it was. I didn't know where it was going to go with it, but I just let you know, like, when you're talking that shit online, either one, we all travel. You can see each other in real life, right? And so, yeah. So the closest we might have came to whatever might have been in 808 if the security didn't surround us. And I think the day or two before the pool party allowed things to kind of simmer down. But then I remember when I went to paying my money to walk in, he stood right by the door where I had to pass by him. So I paid my money, walked right up on him. We stared each other down, and then we dapped each other. So, it's kind of like when you have USA and Russia, both nuclear powered, both 6 something, both 200 pounds something. We just dapped each other, and that was that. So then it got me thinking. I said, this online shit is stupid because most of the time people are not going to fight when they see each other in real life, right? So all that talking, yeah. But it is what it is. No, shout out to him. I was ready to take it any way it was going to go. And I would say I'm glad that I didn't have to fight. He's a big guy, and I'm gonna say this: I didn't even know he was that size. I could tell he was big. Like I said, this internet shit, the camera shit, don't really be doing justice. So just like I'm a big guy, I'm 6'2", 270. Well, 275. I'm 275. I'm 6'2", 275. Right? WWE size. Probably not with the height because I'm not like 6'6". I'm only 6'2". I'm 6'2", but 275, right? So, when you got 2 big linebacker motherfuckers, it's going to be some King Kong and Godzilla moving a room. So it is what it is. It's not easy either way. Either way, it's not easy. So sometimes it's best just to, boop. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, this beef shit is stupid. It's stupid. It ain't gonna get nowhere, and it's not becoming. So, which leads me to my next thing. You probably won't get to the online beef shit if niggas would stop what? Hating. I mean, goddamn, motherfuckers be hating too much on each other on the internet. Stop fucking hating. That's why I put the little picture of the dude from Belly. Eating a banana. Well, actually, that's Kane. I call him Kane. That's Kane from Menace to Society. Shout out West Coast Menace to Society. That's Menace to Society's Kane. But I don't like that shit. Eating that banana, the nigga right there eating that banana. All this fucking hating. That's the don'ts. The big red side. The don'ts. Stop fucking hating. Stay in your own lane. Was you worried about the next YouTuber for? Right? And the next thing, stop making excuses. Your channel, like me, I'm the main one. Because my channel, not barely 2K. I've been doing this shit 3 years now. 3 years. And my shit is only at 2K. It's my own fault because I haven't been consistent in all the shit. And I got excuses because I work a lot of security guard jobs, right? But instead of making excuses and instead of hating on others, just work harder. Put your nose down, put your nose to the grind, and work harder. Pump out good content. Work on your game. Work on yourself. So if motherfuckers would stop hating, that would probably eliminate half the smoke right there. And then would eliminate the need for people talking about they're going to pull up. Knowing they ain't going to pull up. 9 times out of 10, they not. And then in the 1% chance they do, when they see each other in real life, they're going to think about it and like, So I want to say Tom is probably even taller than me. I think Tom has me by an inch or two. He's probably about the size of my son. My son is 6'4". I'm 6'2", and my son is 25 or 26. My son is 6'4". So I want to say Tom is probably about 6'4". He might say he's 6'5", and he might be. He has me by an inch or two. Because I remember when we was 808, when we was right in his face, that my head was kind of tilted up to look him right in his eye. So Tom is actually taller than me. We're about the same size. He's about as wide as me. I might be wider, or we might be about the same. We might be about the same width. He has me by an inch or two. He's a big dude. He's a big dude. And shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Barber World Zoe. I seen the interview he did with him. That was a good interview. So yeah, shout out to Barber World Zoe. And shout out to Tom, So we talked it out. But in the beginning, I'll be honest, I didn't know what it was going to be. So, you got to be ready to throw down. I'm chilling with a thick Thai chick, too. Oh, man. That turned out to be kind of whack, man. I have to say that part. So later in the night, when I was kicking it with the chick, man, it wasn't all that. So, yeah, whatever that's about. But in the club, oh, man, she was hella thick. And then this big old black dude walk up on me. Like I said, taller than me. Big old black dude walk up on me. Talk about he want to talk in the hallway. So I'll pull up. So we having our words back and forth. He's saying what he's saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. And it got a little heated. Security got around us. So then we both decided, to handle it at the pool party. In the pool party, I was paying my money. He placed himself right by the door where I had to walk by him. So I'm like, what's up? Got it right up in his face. We stared each other down. Then no one made no aggressive move. So then I made the move first to just put my hand up. See what he's going to do. Then he gripped it. Then we came in. And that was that. Then I seen him a couple times or two after that. And it was what it was. So like I said, that was the closest I came to a fight in a while overseas. I was ready. It just never happened. It didn't go down that way. But that was because banging on the internet, banging on YouTube, right? So it was what it was. Like I said, that shit is whack. Overall, is whack. Because win, lose, or draw, you get in a fight overseas, then you got to deal with the authorities of that country. And Thailand don't really play. Thailand is quick to ban you from their country. But, obviously, Tom and Zoom, they had they scuffle, but Tom picked up Zoom, and then I guess he went to try to slam him, but Zoom was choking him. I showed the video on my channel. Zoom was choking him while he was in the air, so Tom set him down and he crashed on the bikes. Nobody got deported over that. But I see all the time where the Thai government, the Thai police, they kicking people out of Thailand left and right and banning them. And when they ban you, they normally ban you for like 5 years from coming back. So yeah, it's just not worth it. This is not worth it. What'd you say? So something. Boom, boom. Y'all funny. But yeah, blaming others, hating, talk about pulling up, all that shit got to go, man. 2025, man, we need to elevate. We need to elevate in 2025, man. Take personal responsibility, right? Stop making excuses. Just work harder and grind. You know what I'm saying? Work on ourselves. Also, you guys that love going, and I get it, that love going to the same place over and over, mad times, we got to spread this shit around, man. We got to spread this shit around. There's some motherfuckers who've been to the DR 10 times and haven't even did Brazil. Belly de Colombia. Hell, shout out to Jamie's. Jamie said he hadn't did DR, Colombia, or Brazil. So he didn't do no South Latin America, nothing. All Asia. And I get it. It's your money. Do what you want to do. But this travel, if you're a traveler, you need to expose yourself and go to different places. In 2025, we're not going to go to the same place 15 times, man. Try somewhere new. Hell, I went to Africa. Imagine that. Just 2 months ago in October, I went to Africa. Now, Thailand. I've been to Thailand 6 times, right? Yeah, I've been there 6. Time number 6 is when I ran into Tom Young, and we hashed out our issue. Thailand 6 times. Brazil 5 times. I did Brazil, but I did it 5 times. Some of you guys did DR 7, 8, 9 times. Colombia once or twice, and nowhere else. What the hell? So what we're not gonna do, we're not gonna just keep going to the same spot back and back to back. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna try something new. We're gonna go to a new spot. All right. Yeah, so a girl from Kenya told me 3,000 Kenya shilling is a week pay. Is that true? That's about right. Damn, 3,000. That's low. But I can see how that might be true though too. You got a trip. There's all different type of jobs. 3K is $24, right? Let's say 20. It's 24, but let's say 25. 25 a week. 4 weeks is 100. I do know the average pay, but see, this is probably low. This is lower than average. The average pay is $200 US a month over there in Kenya. $200 a month. $200 a month is $50 a week. So $200 a month is $50 a week. This is $24 a week. That's like half. And you know what? The Kenya chick told me that 200 is average. We know we have jobs that's higher than average. And unfortunately, you have jobs that's lower than average. So possibly, man. Possibly. Now, I don't know. Even that's a week, I don't know if that's working every day. Maybe that's like part-time. I don't know if they even have part-time type work. Maybe that's like like 3 or 4 days a week. Maybe that's part-time. But average is $50 a week, 200 a month. Which bring me to another thing. Well, hold on. What y'all talking about in the comments? I would like to try Vietnam, but I need a scouting report, right? Well, that's the thing about being in the groups. In the groups I'm in, a couple of brothers did Vietnam. One dude had just left Vietnam. He gave a report. It's not New Year's in Minnesota. They're having New Year's in the East Coast. Oh, okay, Midwest. So I guess what time? Well, shit, it's only like 3 or 4 time zones. So I'm sure it's coming up for you. Shout out to Tim Howard. I heard it with you. That's not the information I heard. Now, I haven't been, but that's not the information I heard. I heard the P for P is not cheap over there like that. I heard the P for P is not cheap. Not like super expensive, I don't think. Really like no DR or Cartagena shit, but it's not cheap like you would think, right? It's not like it ain't no like 1,000 baht type shit, even though they're now on baht, but it's not like no $30 type shit. I hear that it's up there. So I don't know. I actually want to hit it. So I'm thinking like my next Thailand trip, I don't know quite when that would be. Again, I already been 6 times, and here I'm telling y'all to try different places. I already did Thailand 6 times, but obviously I will go again and again, right? But whenever that is. But the next time I do hit Thailand, I also want to include at least Vietnam, if not Cambodia, right? I want to put something with the Thailand, not just Thailand. Well, I'm already going to do the Philippines. That's the new move anyway. Every time I hit Thailand, I'm going to do Philippines first. Do quick, like I did, 4 or 5 days, maybe a week, 5 days, a few days of Philippines first for a pre-turn up, and then go to Thailand. And then when I'm in Thailand, man, I want to hit something else. I want to hit at least Vietnam or Vietnam and Cambodia and see what them about. So, yeah, I just want to see some new shit, man. But from what I understand, Vietnam ain't cheap like that. It's just not. That's coming from multiple different people. Some of them don't even know each other. I'm Big Boss. I'm in different groups. I'm getting all kind of information is being fed to me, and so across the board, I'm hearing that Vietnam is not cheap like that. So, but again, sometimes these places you go for the experience. You go for the experience, and if the P for P, prices is kind of high, then you probably won't stay there that long, right? You go for the experience. You experience a few days. And then you get the hell out of Dodge, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do for Colombia, Cartagena. I will be doing Cartagena in April, because I'll be going with Ice City 510 and the Willies. Big Boss is a Willie, and 2025 Willie's group trip will be Cartagena for 420. So I did Colombia 3 times, and I have not did Cartagena. So I did I did Medellin once and only once. I don't like Medellin. And this is before the drugging and the scoping and niggas coming up dead and kidnapped and missing. I don't care for Medellin. I like Bogota, and I did Bogota twice. So I did Colombia 3 times, and I never did Cartagena. So I know what they say, that the clock tower, the Cartagena prices are up there and high, But again, sometimes you want to go for the experience, you want to go for the culture. And I'm only going to do a few days. Now we get the hell out of Dodge, right? So look at Miss Zed. Wouldn't you want to know, Miss Zed? Why you want to know, Zed? So you can call ahead and warn them, hey, yeah, Big Boss coming. You know who Big Boss is? Let me send you some clips. Let me send you some clips of Big Boss. You got Big Boss coming. Oh, man. Wouldn't you want to know, Miss Zed? Shout out to Zed, man. But, well, one thing, Miss Zed, I'm definitely going back to Africa. You can bet your bottom dollar I'm definitely going back to Africa. Take my talents all through the continent. I want to hit some more African countries. I'm going to hit Kenya again. Most likely do Nairobi. I probably won't spend a lot of time in Nairobi. This time I'll probably just pass through Nairobi and go to Mombasa. But then I also want to hit South Africa. I really want to hit South Africa, Johannesburg, and Durban. Maybe Cape Town if I can, right? So, boom. I don't know if you'll hear that. Yeah, that's been going on. And so, like I said, I know we in different time zones with periods, but like here it's like, 9 p.m., 9, 15, 16, depending on how long I keep the stream going. The closer we get to midnight, my time, the closer we get to midnight, the more crazier it gets. So what the guys kind of do, they kind of they let off throughout the night, but they try to reserve at least like half of their arsenal artillery to about midnight and just let it go. It sounds like a damn war zone. I'm sure it's like that all over America. And yes, fireworks is illegal in this county, Alameda County. Oakland is in Alameda County. And so Alameda County fireworks are illegal, and everybody got them. So go figure. Oh man, right? She gonna be my wingman. Oh man, that's too rich. She gonna be my wingman. But yeah. 2025, man. 2025. We're gonna stop going to the same places, man. Spread it around, man. Spread the pimping. Spread the pimping or the tricking, but not the simping. And that brings me to my next point. We are absolutely, when I say we, I mean you niggas, because I don't do this. We, as in you niggas, are going to absolutely stop the simping, the overpaying. God, you guys kill me. You guys kill me with that shit, man. This overpaying shit. This simping. Learn how to tell these chicks no. Learn how to negotiate. It is not that serious. Wherever you go is more than one chick. Have some self-control. God damn. These chicks all over the world, they're slowly, raising their prices higher and higher, right? They're being influenced by social media, and shit like that. And these chicks are just raising their price higher and higher. And a lot of gang goofy guys, so thirsty, they just get off the plane and they just pay them whatever. And then you mess it up for everybody else. So that's what we're going to stop doing. We're going to stop overpaying. We're going to stop simping for these hoes, man. God damn. It's ridiculous. Right? Overpaying for anything is stupid. It's a simp move to make the pro like them. Exactly. You don't do that in nothing else. No other type of industry would you just purposely overpay. But when it comes to this P4P shit, dudes want to overpay. And I think it's exactly from what you say, Jamies. I think the guys think that by paying more, you'll make the girl like you. First of all, pro. Prostitute. Yeah, let the fireworks go off to emphasize my words. Think about what you saying, what you're doing. This is a prostitute pro that you want to like you, so you're going to pay her more. Let these fireworks emphasize my words. If we get the timing down right. That is the simp move. Simp. All that'll make her do is just make you look more like a simp, more like a sucker that she can get money out of. No backbone, no respect. The P4P chicks I mess with, believe it or not, mostly they actually respect me because I draw a hard line and I don't play. I give them their money, but they got to earn their money. I'm upfront, not direct, and I actually believe in tipping. Believe it or not, I believe in tipping. I tip for good service. I do it at a restaurant. But they don't get no easy money. They don't get free money. That was my whole Brazil shit, right? That whole Brazil incident. Oh, man. Yeah, you don't get free money. You don't get easy money. You damn sure just don't get, like, extra money to the left. What the fuck? If it's a set price, pay the price. Why would you purposely overpay? You fucking up the market and you fucking up everybody else, and then your fucking excuse is, man, don't watch my pockets. What the next man eat don't make me shit. Bullshit. Let that chick keep getting overpaid like that. Guess what? That's a new price. So that's what absolutely we're going to stop doing. We're going to stop doing that bullshit in 2025. We're going to stop going to these places overpaying these hoes. You're going to pay the going rate. Stop being so fucking thirsty and desperate. You pay the going rate. Learn how to say no. Learn how to walk away. I bet you 8 times out of 10, she'll hit you back later. Right? If you stand your ground. But if you fold like that, then all it's going to do is just embolden them, and they're just going to get worse and worse. You're going to keep fucking up spots. That's why I don't fuck with DR Sasua. I know a lot of guys who do. And a lot of guys who do are overpayers and they don't care. You know, the two kind of go together, right? The two kind of go together. So that's why I don't fuck with DR Sasua, man. Because they out of control. But who made it like that? Who's to blame? It's the guys for overpaying. And so Cartagena has fallen. I know it. I'm still going to go because it's a group trip. I'm going with the bros. I'm going to hang out with the gang. Gang. I'm only going to do it for a few days. I'm going for the culture. But Cartagena's fucked up. Overpaying. These places are getting fucked up by overpaying. So goes into the other thing I said about going to new spots, going to new places. That tends to happen where a lot of Negroes congregate and all concentrate in one fucking spot. Sooner or later, some simps within the group are going to raise the prices. Sooner or later, some simps within the groups are going to raise the prices. So this is yet another reason to go to other spots and not keep going to the same fucking spot. But yeah, we're going to stop that. We're going to stop that overpaying shit. And that's real talk. Oh, man. So. What say the people? Hold on for the one time. Yeah, so 2025, man. 2025, we just got to do better. We got to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But that's kind of all I got. What you people got, man? What's going on with the people? What's going on with the people? I know myself. I'm about to get back on this YouTube horse. And put out content again, man. Shit. Some things had to change. Shit. So I got to run my numbers back up. Been doing this shit 3 years now. It's going to be going into 4 years, right? I started the channel in 2021. Time flies, but 2021 does seem like a while. So I will say that time does fly. Started the channel in 2021 and got some traction in the beginning and then fell off. But a lot of that was my fault. Again, personal responsibility. So for not being consistent, not uploading, going live, doing all the shit. So 2025, man, shit. Digital dominance, like somebody said. But that's it. That's all I really got. I don't even know if I got the gasoline to cook for 3, 4, 5 hours tonight. Just wanted to come live. So, I don't know. You got me. You got Bossy Boss. Before I tune out, got any questions for Bossy Boss or anything you want to say? I'm about to sign out. That being said, that being Sid in the building. Like I said, I know on New Year's Eve, there's a whole lot going on. You know, I just wanted to put one up on the books, one on the board. Come on and say a few things. So, if there's nothing else, Bossy Boss, I will sign out. Thank you guys for pulling up. There'll be more coming from Big Boss in 2025. More uploads, a few more lives. And yeah, so God bless everybody. Everybody be safe. It is what it is. Oh, you headed to the club, huh? That's what's up. Yeah, we back, man. We back. We back in full stride, man. Big Boss is back. We back. So absolutely, I'm gonna go hard again, man. I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard like it's 2021, 2022. In 2025, I'm gonna go hard and do a YouTube push like it's 2022 all over again. This time with AI, right? Oh man. So we're gonna see what it's gonna do, man. Shout out to everybody. Peace. Happy New Year's. Boss.
Who do the hiring in the fire? That's the boss, boss, boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss, boss, boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss, boss, boss. Biggity Biggitty Bossy-Leeny with the sauce, sauce, sauce. Travel bros catching flight, not for love, love, love. Bossy-Leeny up in here to bust it up, bub, bub. Talking dirty, you don't like it, hit the tub, tub, tub. TLC, keep it pop. I'm a thug, thug, thug. Real talk over here, we don't feel y'all. No. Real soft, pillow whisper, that's that squeal talk. Woo. I don't feel y'all, dog, like you real lost. Too much imitation talking, get you peeled off. Yeah, Big Bossy-Leeny, Leeny, he shrimp linguine. You never see me disappear like Houdini. Don't call me for no favors, less it's real talk. Straight up out of Oakland, that's that big boss. Who do the hiring and the fun? That's the boss, boss, boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss, boss, boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss, boss, boss. Biggity Biggitty Bossy-Leeny with the sauce, sauce, sauce.